AirPods, so I'm just kind of like laying back and propping my phone up. Thank you for being here. On this channel, we talk about like withdrawal, many different kinds of withdrawal. Some are opiates, some are benzos, some are, psychiatric medication, pain medication, all of that. So today, I am doing better than I was doing the past couple days. Thank goodness, because that was absolutely awful. Not yesterday, but the day before. I literally felt like I was losing my mind. I felt like I was starting all over again with symptoms, and that scared me, feeling like I was having some anxiety. And I just was feeling like, why am I going backwards? And it really did scare me. So I feel like if you are tapering off of medication or you're off of medication, it's just a really weird sensation. It's like a tingly, like numbness. It's a really weird sensation when you first come off of some medication. And it's weird because I took, like, I think it was Cymbalta in the past when I had my son. And when I came off of that, I think I was on it for like 3 months. I stopped taking it because I never really understood withdrawal. I stopped taking it and it was dizzy for a few days. And then after that, I was totally okay. So I never really understood withdrawal because if I ever was put on a medication, I stopped taking it. And I think it was just because I wasn't on it for very long. And I think that's what tripped me up. Hello, Connie. How are you today? Hello, Erin. I have felt like that so many times coming off of Xanax. Sending prayers as always. Thank you so much. Have you tried coming off of Xanax once, or is this kind of, some people will come off of it and then go back on it, come off of it and go back on it. Is it just the first time and you're just slowly coming off of it? I heard Xanax is a little bit harder to come off of than clonazepam because it has a shorter acting life, so it kind of like hits you pretty quick. I don't know if that's true. I have never come off of Xanax, just the clonazepam. And then from the clonazepam to the Valium. Took a shower today. Felt so nice. Like, showers really help me. Standing in a warm shower, it really helps me. Washing my hair, it really helps me. I put some product in it. It kind of makes it look a little, dirty at certain angles. But washing my hair, blow drying my hair, all of that, like cleaning up my face, the face wash, all of that, like really helps me feel human again. Hi, Mary. How are you today? I started like Googling like symptoms and like I started like Googling stuff, and I was like, okay, I'm not going to do that because when I do that, I only hear like really bad things. And so every time I try to do that, I'm like, Erin, don't go on Google, don't go on WebMD, like stay off of that stuff. And so I have to remind myself every day, don't deep dive into like Reddits and YouTube videos about it. Don't deep dive into that because you get kind of freaked out and scared, and then it just makes everything worse. So, hi, Kumar. I actually hate mango, but if I did like it, that would be good. You're okay. It's okay. Thank you. Getting ready to take my daughter to her friend's house, and then my son has a friend coming over. Just trying to keep them like busy without being in this crazy, crazy heat. So just to kind of catch everybody up, we're talking about like withdrawal and kind of life, just a variety. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting the thumbs up button as you come in, that would be tremendously helpful. And if you're new to my channel and you want to share your story, I'd absolutely love to hear it. You could just put it in the comments. Let us know kind of what's going on with you. Like, I think at one point or another, everybody will experience withdrawal once in their life. Even if it's like after a surgery, you get put on like pain meds and then have to taper down. Even if you're put on them for a month and you have to taper down. I do really feel like at least once in our lives, a lot of people have experienced some type of discomfort with medication. Oh, Mary, you're going through insomnia right now? I think that's honestly one of the worst. I didn't suffer from akathisia, but I think akathisia would be the worst. And then insomnia is a second of like the worst. Good, it could fresh mood. Yeah. Oh, you had insomnia last night, Mary? I'm sorry that's happening to you. I had insomnia not last night, but the night before. My mind was just racing. I was thinking of all the stuff that was bothering me and just, yeah. I hope tonight goes better for you, Mary. Hello, Janet. It took 3 years to get over Xanax withdrawal. Wow. I mean, I do hear some stories of some crazy withdrawal. But 3 years, that's intense. What, if you don't mind my asking, Janet, what dose were you on? Rev Donk Bonkers. Oh my, you must come visit America. I actually live in America. But thank you. I'm born and raised in America. Never ends. See, that's the hell that I'm just like, ugh. 1 milligram 3 times a day. Oh, okay. That's a relatively higher dose. I think that adds up to 30 milligrams of diazepam. So that's a relatively higher dose. If you don't mind my asking, how long were you on the Xanax, Janet? Hello, Braves fan. I actually don't want to talk about politics on this channel just because we got enough crap going on where I just don't want to discuss things when people are feeling like really shitty, you know? Janet, PTSD 20 years. Oh, you were on it for 20 years. Wow. Blue Ninja, hello. How are you today? What's your story? I don't think I've seen you on here before. Staying off the grid. Hello, pleasure to meet you. Would you like to have... Okay. Hold on, I'm trying to not let people be so inconsiderate. Why is it not doing it? Oh, thank you, Janet. I really appreciate that. $2. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Very sweet. I speak English. Yeah, I was just trying to ban them. I feel like everybody's going through enough than to have to deal with all that. So how are you guys doing today? I really, really want to hear your guys' stories. If if this is like new to you and you're debating, okay. Now my moderator, it's not letting me do it. I don't understand why it's not letting me do it. I don't know what's going on, guys. It's like stuff is not, I'm trying to block and I'm trying to like get all that spam off. But it's not working on my end. I think it just went through, but yeah, I'm sorry if you guys have to hear of all that spam and all that. It really irritates me. But I try to catch it, and my moderator tries to catch it. Just so I am definitely going to. We're gonna do burgers tonight. I try to plan a really good dinner because my kids might, snack or not have like a great lunch when they're in school or whatever. But we have like a good dinner, and I feel like that is something that has been kind of tough for me the last few months. And so I feel like if anything, I just need to get that going because I enjoy cooking, and I like last night we did chicken cordon bleus. I like pounded the meat, the chicken, wrapped provolone cheese and ham, hollandaise sauce with a baked potato. So like stuff like that, or I'll do like steak with an artichoke, you know, all of that. But going through this withdrawal, simple tasks like that I enjoy doing is just hard because I feel a little bit more like unsteady. I feel a little bit like wobbly on my feet. Hello, Bill. Let's turn to God Shepherd's channel. YouTube explains the whole Bible. God bless. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate that comment. We have a lot of believers on my channel because I'm a believer, and I love talking about it, and I love sharing that. So thank you for being here and sharing that. I do feel like praying, reading my Bible, although reading my Bible gets kind of hard at night when when I don't feel well, I don't want to read. And so that's been a little hard for me, but like praying and talking to you guys about Jesus Christ and all that is honestly is like a warm feeling. Living the good life. Good, good. I'm glad. Hello, Barbara. How are you doing today? Yeah, today is definitely better. Emotionally, I'm dealing with like these symptoms where if I get stuck in my own head, I feel like I'm going to kind of have a panic attack, but I just try not to get stuck in my head with like what I'm feeling. I hope you're doing okay, Barbara. You're a lovely person. Glad I found you. I'm thinking about you. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you so, so much, Janet. Amen. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I'm glad that you found the channel too. Like, I just feel like we all kind of need each other when we're going through this. A lot of people on here, they don't have family or don't have a lot of friends. They're kind of isolated. And I absolutely love coming on here and seeing them. Just making them feel not so alone. Like, I have two kids that are, preteen, teen. One is preteen, one's teen. And I really feel like, and I have a husband. Some days I want to be alone, but I'm glad I don't have to be alone every day. They went away for a wedding overseas, and I was alone for 2 weeks. And that was really, really hard. The first day, sorry, the first day was okay, and then it just really started making me feel super isolated. Would you guys hit the thumbs up button? Push this video out to more and more people. I know there's so many people going through this right now. So it just kind of helps. I got some like Hobby Lobby paint things that my kids and I are doing together. I feel like that helps, but when I'm feeling really, really crummy, I don't want to do that. Because it's hard to concentrate. It's just hard. Sorry. I start to talk, and then I start to yawn a lot. I'm glad, Barbara. I'm glad you're doing okay. I can't wait till this withdrawal's over. I am on trazodone. I'm just hoping that when things get more relaxed, I can start tapering off of that. That would be ideal. It's crazy to me that this withdrawal situation takes so long. You know, you would think that when the medicine's out of your system, you would think that, oh, sorry guys. You would think things like bounce back a little bit quicker than it is. And that's crazy to me. Hello, Kristen. How are you today? You just had a hysterectomy on Monday. On top of tapering, not sure how much more I can handle. Oh my gosh, Kristen. That sounds absolutely just intense. You're tapering, are you tapering off of a benzo? If so, what was your dose and what benzo was it? Wow, you had to do a hysterectomy on top of tapering. That is really, really, that would be really hard. Do you feel like you're kind of in the heat of the withdrawal? Wow. I couldn't imagine doing surgery right now and not being able to, like, at least I can kind of like walk, like if the anxiety picks up, I can kind of like walk around at least. But I remember when I had my son, I had him C-section. And I had to kind of like hold my belly and like hunch over. And feeling like you can't really move around is pretty difficult. Yeah, it's one of the hardest things, you guys, that I think we'll ever have to go through. To be honest, I feel like it is one of the hardest things we'll ever have to go through. Yes, tapering benzo. Max dose was 2 milligrams. Tapered 1 milligram too quickly. Oh, you like cut it in half, so you went from 2 milligrams to 1 milligram? So you tapered 1 milligram too quickly in 2021. Started a slow taper last August, the other 1 milligram. I repeatedly requested no benzos for the procedure. Did they give you a benzo for the procedure, or did they not give you the benzo? In the process of reporting, you're in the process of reporting the anesthesiologist, nurse who didn't read my chart, and I stopped her just before she put in my IV. So were they going to give you a benzo? Wow. Yeah, that scares me because I never want to ever touch it again. And so You have to be really careful when you do surgeries and stuff like that they don't accidentally just give you something. Oh, wow. I'm going to run my daughter to her friend's house. Let me know if you guys can, like, concentrate. I feel like when I'm in, like, the thick of it, I feel so overwhelmed with it that I can't really even zone out to a movie. I can't really concentrate. And that really sucks that you can't really zone out. Luckily, because I do take trazodone for sleep, at least I'm sleeping at night, which is helping my brain turn off. Filing a formal complaint. Stated it was at pre-op to every nurse and my surgeon. Says it was in my chart. Did they actually give it to you, Kristen, or did they not give it to you? Or did you stop her in time? Hello, hello, Cindy. These pills are so hard to get off of. I am still on them for anxiety. I am frightened of the withdrawals. Yes, I completely understand you, Cindy. I was terrified. I stayed on them for 7 years because I was so afraid. So I absolutely understand how you're feeling. What is your dose? Are you, like, what benzo are you on and what's your dose? Okay, no, the nurse anesthesiologist didn't read my chart and was heading towards my IV. I stopped her. I was upset. I was hyperventilating going into surgery. Oh, wow. Wow. Good thing you stopped her. That's awesome. This was at 4:30 p.m. and I had nothing to eat or drink since 11 p.m. the night before. Well, at least at the end of the day, you were able to stop her. Oh, you're on Xanax, 3 milligrams, 3 times a day. Well, thank you for being here, Kristen. I really appreciate it. Thank you for telling me your story. Hopefully, I'll catch you on another live or video, or, you know, leave a comment and let me know how you're doing. Yeah, Cindy, 3 milligrams 3 times a day. I think that's equivalent to 30, 60, 90 milligrams of Valium. If you do decide to taper, Cindy, there's the Ashton manual that you can look at. I am going to say I'm not a doctor. I'm not a pharmacist. I'm not trying to pretend to be a doctor. I'm just sharing my experience and, you know, going through things that I've experienced with the withdrawal. Are you going to taper, Cindy, or are you going to stay on them? I'm going to have to take off here soon. Hey, are you spending the night?
Yes.
When are we leaving?
Whenever you're done.
Okay. You know what? I noticed, like, getting in my car and driving helps. I'll give it a minute for Cindy to write me back. That way I don't cut her off, and then I'm gonna take off. Yeah.
The little kitty cat.
Wait.
He has the zoomies. I don't know. He was flipping out in my room.
This is my kitty cat. My kitty cat's so sweet. I don't know if you're still here, Cindy. Are you thinking of tapering, or are you going to stay on them? Are you making food?
A little bit. I'm making a little bit of snack. Mom, he did this thing where he, you know, the headboard on my bed. He jumped on the headboard and slid down under my bed.
All right, guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and take off. Got some kitty things to do today. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry it's pretty quick, but today is a better day. Just remember, guys, just keep looking up. The days that are like really, really bad, I'm afraid to go to sleep because I almost am afraid of like going to sleep and waking up and being the same or worse. And I was kind of having like this anxiety panic attack, not last night, but the night before. I was doing it all day, and I would get like really clammy and sweaty. And I did it before bed, and my husband's like, I'm like tears are just falling. I'm not even crying. I'm just like, but tears are just falling. And he's like, say it with me, like, tomorrow will be okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Tomorrow will be okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. And I kept doing that. And I went to sleep and I woke up, and as soon as I opened my eyes, I knew I was in a better headspace. And so we just have to remember that even though the day is really hard, doesn't mean we're going to have that bad of a day the next day. Hey, hurry up because his friend's coming over and I need to be back.
Okay.
So just remember that, and I will see you guys Friday at 12 o'clock Pacific time, and we'll chat some more. All right, have a good one, guys. Bye.